Let's take a look at this example. This time we're supposed to solve the system of two linear equations using the method of substitution. So what we're supposed to do in this case? We're supposed to simply solve one of the equations for one of the given variables and substitute that answer to the other equation. So what I mean by that? Please notice that the second equation is already solved for y. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to write instead of y 4x in the first equation. Okay, why I'm doing that? Because my second equation is already solved for y. So take a look. First equation is 3x minus 2y is equal negative 35. So what I'm going to do, instead of this y, I'm going to write 4x. I'm going to substitute this y by 4x. I have 3x minus 2 times 4x is equal negative 35. Please notice that we eliminate one of the variables. We eliminate y. So right now I have equation with only one variable. So I'm supposed to solve this equation for my variable. In this case, this is x. So I have 3x minus 2 times 4 is negative 8x equals negative 35. I have to combine the like terms. I have 3x minus 8x is equal negative 5x equals negative 35. In order to find value of x, I have to divide both sides of the equation by negative 5. Negative 5 and negative 5 will cancel out, and I have x equals negative divided by negative gives me positive. 35 divided by 5 is equal 7. This is the value of x. In order to find value of y, you're supposed to take one of these two equations and solve one of these equations for y. But please notice that the second equation is already solved for y. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just copy this equation and I'm going to write y equals 4x, and instead of x I'm supposed to write 7, and I have 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is equal 28. Y equals 28, and this is my y coordinate. In order to verify if my answers are correct, I'm supposed to plug in these two values into the original equations and verify if the left side of the equation is equal to the right side. So let me copy down the first equation, and I have 3x minus 2y equals negative 35. So I have 3, and instead of x I'm supposed to write 7 minus 2 times y, which is equal 28, and this has to be equal to negative 35. 3 times 7 is equal 21. Negative times positive gives me negative, so I have 2 times 28 is equal 56 equals negative 35. 21 minus 56 is equal negative 35. As you can see, the left side of my equation is equivalent to the right side. Now, what we're supposed to do, we're supposed to prove that these answers are correct for the second equation. Okay? So copy this down. We have y is equal 4x. Instead of y, I suppose to write 28, because y is equal 28 equals 4 times x. X is equal 7. So I have 28 equals 4 times 7 is equal 28. Again, please notice that the left side of my equation is equal to the right side. So right now I'm 100% sure that these are my values of x and y coordinates. So I can say that the ordered pair x equals 7 and y equals 28 is the solution to the system of my two linear equations.